You know, it's like when I called Rand Paul's office and said, hey, CPS is out of control. They keep stealing my fucking kids for stupid shit like, oh, you ain't done your dishes today. We're going to take your fucking kids. Well, see, they're not supposed to do that. They're not supposed to take your kids for stupid shit like that. Only time they're supposed to take your kids is if your kids are in imminent physical danger. Were my kids in imminent physical danger? Fuck no. My kids were not abused. That's a goddamn lie. God only knows what the CPS was telling Judge Harris. They were probably telling him that I was stabbing him with a fork or something. You know, who knows what the fuck they told Judge Harris. But it doesn't matter, does it? You know, I told Rand Paul's office, I said, you got to intervene, man. You got to send a letter down here and tell them, hey, you know, they're out of fucking control. They quit harassing a model citizen, leave them the fuck alone, and go after people that really are abusing children. Well, you know what Rand Paul's office's response was? Basically, go fuck yourself. Oh, we don't get involved in Kentucky affairs. And I'm like, wait, he's a Kentucky congressman. What do you mean they don't get it? No, we don't get it in, you know. And it wasn't even 2 weeks later that I see a newspaper article where Rand Paul is giving awards to some cops up in London. Okay. Yeehaw. Now, and I called him back. I said, I thought you all didn't handle Kentucky affairs. Click. Click. They hung up in my ear. Fuck yeah, they did. Because they knew I busted them. Fuck yeah, they did. It wouldn't pay me to be rich. Because I'd take every one of these sons of bitches to court. Because at any one time, any of these motherfuckers could have stopped this shit 15 years ago, and they didn't. The FBI could have stopped it. The governor could have stopped it. The attorney general of Kentucky could have stopped it. Rand Paul's office could have stopped it. Hal Rogers' office could have stopped this shit. Google could have stopped it. YouTube could have stopped it. You know, there is a plethora of individuals and groups that could have stopped this shit perpetrated on my family any fucking time they wanted to. A simple phone call or a letter, right? Send down here to Clay County, say, hey, this man's a model citizen. Leave him the fuck alone. That would have been the end of it. But nobody had the fucking stones to do it. And if I ever do win the fucking lottery, there's going to be a whole lot of fucking lawsuits flying. I guarantee you that. And not just after these stupid ass trolls. The trolls are small fish. It's these entities, these government entities that could have intervened to save my family. My parents would be alive today if the governor had intervened. My wife would not be insane today. She would be sitting here right beside me. My children would be here around me. And they're clearly not. So any one of these government institutions could have done something, and they didn't do jack shit. And now my parents are dead. My wife is institutionalized, and my kids are hither, thither, and yon. And it all could have been prevented. All of it could have been prevented by one fucking phone call from the governor or the attorney general's office or Rand Paul's office or Hal Rogers' office. Any one of them motherfuckers could have called down here and said, hey, the man's a model citizen. Quit harassing him. Quit listening to a bunch of fucking terrorists on the goddamn internet. Leave his family the fuck alone. Well, nobody did shit. Nobody did shit. The FBI could have stopped this shit anytime they wanted. They could have stopped it any time. They didn't. You know, so I mean, I'm sorry. There's no excuse. There's no excuse for these institutions not stepping up and doing what was right. And so, you know, lawsuits incoming if I ever get money. If I ever get a lot of money, you know, now I got a little bit of money, you know, to pay my bills and shit, but that's all. But if I ever get a lot of money, like say winning the lottery or getting back my inheritance, if that ever happens, look out. Because I'm going to sue the fuck out of everybody, starting with the FBI. Because the FBI could have stopped this shit at any time. They could have stopped it at any time. They could still stop it now, but they don't want to. They don't fucking want to. They don't want to do shit. They let this shit drag on. Because, see, I sent these people receipts, man, of everything that was going on. Everything that was going on with CPS, everything that was going on in the court, everything that was going on with the Frost, everything that was going on with these online terrorists. And nobody did shit. And see that there's no excuse for that. None, zero. So there's going to be some payback if I ever get a substantial amount of money. Bet on it. Bet on it. It will happen. Because every one of them fucking YouTube trolls should be in a jail cell. And some of them should be on death row for murder one. Because remember, kiddies, had the trolls not sent the frost down here, my parents would not be dead right now. My wife would not be institutionalized right now. And my kids would not have been carted off. Because remember, boys and girls, the frosts were instrumental in not one, but two courts of law. District court and family court. And their meddling in those two court cases is what got my kids taken. There's no question about that. That's not even up for debate, motherfuckers. Yeah, man, make sure you lock him out of his double wide so that he can't get his kids back in November. Does that sound familiar, Ernie Chrysler? Does that sound familiar, YouTube trolls? Two courts of law that they meddled in. Not one, two. Is that legal? Fuck no, it ain't legal. There's nothing legal about that. No way in hell. And then CPS coming out here. Oh, we're going to take your kids because you didn't do your laundry today, or you didn't do your dishes today, or just because we fucking want to. Oh my God, you bought paper towels and toilet paper on eBay. We're taking your fucking kids. Yeah, that really happened. Oh, it's Christmas Day and you've got Christmas wrapping in boxes all over the place. We're taking your kids. Yeah, that really happened. Where the fuck is the governor? Where was the attorney general? Oh, we don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck. That's where they were, hiding under their goddamn desk for 15 years. Me sending emails to the governor's liaison. I was sending emails to the governor's liaison. Her name is Amy Hawkins Smith Payne. And I was sending her fucking emails every fucking day of everything that was going on to do with my family and to do with my finances. Now Amy could have been just deleting those emails. That's possible. And the governor may have never seen any of those emails. That's a possibility. But I don't see why she would. Why would she delete them? Makes no sense. So yeah. So we're talking about money here, folks. We're talking about money. Because remember what Judge Harris said in court under oath. That if I had had an income, he wouldn't have been able to take the kids. He said that on the record. Wouldn't have been able to take the kids. Well, gee, I wonder who was thwarting me from getting a fucking income all these years. Oh, yeah, the fucking YouTube trolls. Every time I go to get a job, we're not going to hire you. Well, gee, I wonder why. Oh, because all that fucking hate on the goddamn internet about you? Maybe? Think maybe that might hinder me a little bit? Where do employers go? They go straight to the fucking internet. They see all that hate on the internet about Von Helden. We ain't hiring his ass. Ain't nobody hiring me for shit. Because they see all them hate videos. Don't believe me? Call an employer and ask them yourself. Hey, do you go on the internet and research an employee before you hire them? Yes. Do you check their credit history? Yes. Dumbasses. And yet they, pray I never get no fucking, pray I don't get my inheritance back or get any money, because if I do, man, y'all are fucking done. Y'all are done. You ain't got a leg to stand on. I feel sorry for your defense attorney, because he's not going to be able to defend you, because there is no defense. I mean, you're all over the fucking end. Fuck yeah, we got his kids taken away. Fuck yeah, we destroyed his family. Fuck yeah, we drove his wife. You're proud of that shit, right, trolls? Fuck yeah, you are. You're proud of that shit, aren't you? Aren't you? Fuck yeah, you are. Fuck yeah, you are. You're proud of that shit. Well, I'm going to be proud to take all your shit away from you if I ever get any money. Because I'll make it my fucking life's mission to destroy you just like you destroyed me. Why not? Fair is fair, right? Equal opportunity under the law and all that good shit. Right? How many fucking times do I have to be right before people will actually start to listen? That's a good question right there. That's a real good one. That's a real good one, isn't it? That right, Ernie Chrysler of Ottawa, Canada. The ringleader of this fucking terrorist organization known as Trolls, Haters, and Naysayers that the FBI refuses to start making arrests on. That right, FBI. Fuck yeah. FBI, CIA, Interpol, whatever. The FBI can liaison with Canadian Border Authority, I'm sure, and get some shit done, but they're not going to do fuck all now, are they? No, of course not, because that would make sense. When it comes to fucking money, you and me are shit. We get fucked over time and time and time and time again. Where's my $73,000 for being illegally locked out of the double wide? Where's that money at? Oh yeah, okay. Clay County ain't sent me no check for that. Now have they? How about the $67,000 that I'm owed in back child support? Where the fuck's that money? Oh, we can't find the paperwork. Well, how convenient is that? How fucking months? I was liaisoning with that office for months via email. Where's all those emails? Did they just go poof? Yeah, they did actually. Yes, they did actually. They went poof. Remember the North Dakota thing? The fake kid, North Dakota? What was her name? Katrina Bounting or Bowling or some shit like that. I don't think it was bowling. I think it was like Bounting or something. Anyway, when the kid turns 18, they go on the internet. Van Hill was never the father. Here's the biological father. And we walked away with $60,000 of Kentucky money, and we got Von Helm thrown in jail. Must be nice. I wish I could defraud a state and get away with. Actually, they defrauded two states, really. They defrauded North Dakota and Kentucky because they lied to both states, right? I wish I could defraud a state and get away with it. But see, if I tried to defraud Kentucky or North Dakota or California or any of these fuckers, my ass would go to jail. But she gets away with it. Why? Because of child support, because of perceived child support. We now know that it was all bullshit, right? Because she admitted that the biological father, she had been with him from day fucking one after I left. Wow, what a shock. One fucking phone call to Zap, North Dakota would have cleared my name. I would have never went to jail. I would have never been owed any money. But no, we can't do that. Right, Stella House? No, we can't do that, can we? No, we can't. Stella House was my attorney. She literally stood there and watched him drag me off to fucking jail over a kid that wasn't even mine. Must be nice. I wish I could get away with shit like that. See, I can't get away with shit like that because I would have been put under the fucking jail. So must be nice. I wish I could get away with that shit. I can't get away with stuff like that. So it must be nice. Really nice. Anywho, I know I'm sure those records are missing too. Oh, we can't find them records either. Well, imagine that. Call Corbin. Oh, we can't find your records. Call fucking Clam's office. Oh, we can't find your records. Call the clerk's office. Oh, we can't find your records. Nobody can find my fucking records. Isn't that amazing? What a coincidence that is. No matter where I call up to London. Can't find your records. Nobody seems to be able to find my records. Isn't that amazing? I'm sure that's just a coincidence, right? Right, folks? Right? That's just a coincidence? Yeah. Yeah, it's just a coincidence. I'm sure of it.